All right, it's Friday, January 9th, 2026. So it's a new day. It's a little after 8 a.m. right now. Normally, I wouldn't be recording in bed because obviously I'm still tired. Fridays, I usually meet up with a family member for music stuff to create Callous Age music, which is the band. I can also link that. But we're not meeting today because I think, yeah, he has a cold. So can't do that today. That's okay. I have other time to do other things now for music. It's been about 10 minutes, and this is the heating fan that I use. You can see it's currently 74, and I set it to 78, but it's so cold in my room all the time in the morning. So I'm freezing, so hopefully I can get a little bit of heat in here. I'm lucky that I have this. I'm all layered up here. I got 3 layers. I want to walk around comfortably, and it's so cold in this house. And I could turn on the heater, I guess. Uh, but I already have this fan going from my room, and I don't want to heat up the whole house. That's kind of expensive. So just gonna do this. So here we go. I got a little headband here because my hair obviously gets in the way. So I think this, I understand particularly when girls use this because I can't imagine how their hair is. Obviously, you can tie it back, but this just seems way easier. Even for me, this is such a help. So, it's used to be my sister's until I stole it like a dick. That's why it's strawberry. This wasn't my choice, but no shame. No shame in the berry. I'm going to go over what I do for my face routine. So the first thing I do is I wash my face with water. I used to wash twice a day with the CeraVe cleanser, but I think my skin is too sensitive and I just don't want to strip it twice. I do if I do a lot of stuff. I'll get into what my routine is. Sometimes I wash my face in the morning, but not every time. So basically what I do is I wash my hands. I can't see anything now, by the way, because my glasses are off and I don't have contacts in, so I can't see anything. I wash my hands for about 30 seconds here because when you do clean your face, you obviously want clean hands, so you want to make sure they're as clean as possible. I go for 30 seconds just to make sure they're clean. You don't need to do it that long. I just always want to make sure they're absolutely clean because I have dealt with acne for way too long, and I just want to minimize my risk of getting unwanted bacteria on my face. So if I can just thoroughly clean my hands every morning, maybe a little too much, that's okay. Okay, so now that they're all washed and clean, I'm gonna do some cold water and just essentially wash my face with it. Um, Wash is a generous term, I think. I'm just gonna soak my face in water, kind of because I put benzoyl peroxide on, I put moisturizer on at night, stuff like that. I'm just gonna try to wash away some of this stuff without, going through the whole deep cleanse of the cleansers and stuff like that. Obviously, soaking your face in water can't do any harm unless it's terrible water or infected or something like that. But cleansing your face with water, it feels so good. Even if you're just angry, putting cold water on your face is such a nice thing to do. Another thing I forgot to mention is you're supposed to brush before you do your face stuff so that you're not brushing after you do your face stuff and you have toothpaste all over and things like that. I always forget. That's just how I drink. I don't drink coffee. I don't like coffee, but I have caffeine, in the morning. And it's good to keep in mind to brush your teeth before you do your face stuff. But I always end up doing it after. I don't think it's that big a deal but whatever. So anyway, face is washed. It's a little dry now. You want it to be still a little damp when you apply moisturizer, ideally. Now that my face is all dry and stuff and I still have clean hands, I haven't touched anything, I'm going to do one pump of my moisturizer, which I'm going to show here. The CeraVe Facial Moisturizer Lotion. So essentially, I just take it and rub it on my face. That's basically it. It feels really good. Just to moisturize your face. And some mornings, I'll do a little bit of benzoyl peroxide spot treatment if my face calls for it, if I'm feeling like it, if it's been a while. Let's move on. I'm gonna figure out what I gotta do next. I honestly don't even know. I know what I'm gonna do next. I'm going to stretch because that's something I do every morning. And I'm back in my room, which is nice, so I can actually take off my layers. Shocker, I'm pale. This shirt is gone. Is it here? Yep, this shirt is gonzo. Look at that. I don't even remember this. This wasn't here last night. I had to have done this while I was sleeping because I don't remember this being there last night. But it's gone. I've had this since like middle school? No. I couldn't. High school. And clearly it's had its course. So I'm going to stretch now. For 10 minutes is what I do every day. I always feel, especially since I'm about to turn 24. Since I've been in my 20s, I can feel my body already starting to slightly lock up in the mornings. Just, being sedentary, things like that. And I refuse, because it's only going to get worse from here. I know that. You age. You don't age backwards. So it's only going to get worse. So the best I can do is just stretch every day. I walk a lot. Try to get, movement in, exercise in. But stretching 10 minutes every morning really, really does wonders. So I'll go through a bit of the stretching that I do. It's nothing crazy. Just a little bit to get, again, just feel looser. Because, again, I feel fine, but I can just, if I really pay attention, I can feel the tightness, and you definitely don't want that because that's not a good thing. So I'll start with my first stretch, and then we'll go on from there. And it kind of goes without saying, but obviously I'm not a professional. This just works for me and what I've done. So don't listen to me. But I always just start like your normal stretches because I can immediately hear the cracks in my back and just my body when I just stretch. I'll usually lay down and stretch my body out. It looks weird. Like as long as I can and just like tense up, really, really stretch for a good like 10-15 seconds, and then I relax. And then I do that a couple times and just let my body kind of stretch itself out, relax. It's too difficult to record that with the current setup I have now, so I'm not going to dare try to record myself laying down, but that's basically what I do. And then I get into more of these stretches. I hold my legs up, I'll do some neck things. I don't know why I moved my whole body when I said neck things, but whatever. So I'm going to do some of that, and then I'll come back, maybe demonstrate a couple more things. Another thing I like to do is stuff I learned in soccer, where I kind of put my foot over like this, and then I use my arm and push it out. So like on my right side, I just take my right foot, I put it over like that, and I turn my body over, and I take my left arm, and then I just kind of push it like that. And I don't do it too hard, obviously, because that's not good if you strain your muscles. But it's just a good stretch. I hold it for a good 30 seconds about. Then it's the same for the other leg. Same thing. It feels good. Sometimes I'll just feel like a little bit of movement right in this area, and that's usually a good sign. Now what I'll usually do is, this is going to be a weird angle because I'm going to be down, but I lay down like this, and then I pull my leg up against my chest, and then I hold it there for, again, 30 seconds just about. You can see how this is a weird angle, but this is what I do. And then for my arms and shoulders and stuff, I'll do, sometimes I'll do, and for my arms and shoulders, I'll do, you got like your different And for my arms and my shoulders and things, I do a lot of the warm-ups and stretches and motions that I learned in soccer and things. We did a lot of this, things like that. But I really do I like this one a lot. And I just take the arm, and then you kind of just cradle it and then pull it to the side. Again, not too hard. It goes without saying because you don't want to hurt yourself, but it's nice, and it stretches your, we used to roll our ankles too. Not obviously roll, but turn our ankles on the ground and, stretch them. I just almost knocked my phone over. Another thing that I kind of deal with also is, again, I almost knocked the phone over, is neck pain and stuff. I get it, especially since I do a lot of this a lot of the time, neck tension and stuff. So I always like to do rotations. I mean, I always don't do them right, but it's kind of slow, rotation of the neck. Just, it's a little painful sometimes, but obviously I do other stretching and other exercises and things too besides this for my neck. But this doesn't hurt, obviously. Well, it does a little bit, but it only can help you by just moving your neck Obviously not in too extreme of a motion and being gentle and slow. But motion is lotion. There's a reason they say that. So it's always good to keep your body moving. And the fact that my neck hurts just by turning it is a sign that I have problems in my neck, which is good that I'm addressing them now. So as you can see, I've gotten ready more, did my hair and got ready because I'm going to go to the post office and I got some things to do outside of the house. But right now, what I'm going to do is finish the video for today, for this channel, because I need to finish it. But I'm going to do that because I have one more clip I just want to attach at the end, and then it'll be good to go. I'll release it and then get on with the day. Listen. That's my computer. How many processes do I have going? Oh my gosh, my computer's gonna blow up, dude. Quit. Quit Steam. Sharp. I don't know what else to do. It's kind of quieting down. Does that not sound like it's ready to just blow up? I don't know. WTF that was. But anyway, let's see the video. Oh, it's...
Alright, hey everybody.
Why is it an MOV? Oh, that's why? Did I really export it as an MOV? No. I did not. I did. It was 5 gigabytes. That's why my computer was flipping the fuck out. H.264. Yes. Good God. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna click render now. Let's see what happens. Same thing. It's just gonna happen every time I export a video. But let's never do that again. Let's never export. I'm saying we, like we did this together. Let me never export as a MOV ever again. Wish me luck. Hopefully that it'll stay cool and then I'll get this video released soon. Okay, the first video is uploaded. I got everything figured out and it's 20% uploaded, so it's gonna take a bit. But as long as I do it in the morning, before noon, that's pretty good because again it takes over the previous day. So I'm gonna update my planner now and then figure out what else I gotta do. So we'll check it out. So I just ate lunch because I was hungry. For the time being, I'm just gonna spend on a good maybe another hour or so trying to get some clutter cleared so I have better places to film and just a easier time walking around this because my room is so cluttered right now. It's ridiculous. So it's about 2:30 now. And I finally finished organizing my room for today. I'm not even close to done in totality, but this is my bed. You can see it's messy, but this is mainly what I did over here. It was this area. You can see I have the big stack of boxes right there. It's just all my stuff consolidated into different groups, but it's nice to be in a spot consolidated over there because now I have all this room. Oh, it's so nice to walk. You gotta keep up on things or you just have to take care of them later. So I ended up having to clean it up later instead of keeping it up consistently. But now that I'm moving, it's nice to be able to have this space and just relax a little more. So now I'm going to keep looking at what I have to do. I obviously have to mail the package, which is probably what I'm going to do next. So I forgot to record something before I left for the post office, but I got the package all ready. I printed the label, all that. So down here, trying not to show any of the label, but this is ready to go. I'll be ready to, I'm gonna head into the post office and just drop it off, pay, you know, all that stuff. And then I gotta go to the store. Yeah, and then the other thing I wanted to mention in this clip is one of the main reasons why I actually even started this channel, which was, I've noticed this sucker, been getting redder and redder through the day. This is just a document because obviously I deal with acne, and I think I might have mentioned in yesterday's video that I deal with chronic acne and it's annoying as hell. And this is just this doesn't look like it's gonna be major, luckily, but it's just so annoying. Constantly having red dots come on your face. I mean, this is way better than how it used to be. I used to be
horrible. Oops. It's not as bad now, but still, it's annoying. I'm 23. I'm about to turn 24. I really just want to be done with this acne stuff. And I'm on the benzoyl now. I'll show my routine either tonight or another night whenever I get around to it. Anyway, I'm going to do the package, go to the store, and I don't know when I'll record next. We'll see. That's kind of how this thing goes. We'll take it a day at a time and just see how it goes and go with the flow. So I'm back home now. I haven't recorded for a couple hours just because I went to the store and I had to do other things. I realized I'm like really close. So didn't get much recording done, but I'm back home now and I realize it's just about 5 and I need to really get my social media posts done because the longer I wait, the later it's gonna be, and I don't want to be posting past ideally 7, but definitely not past 8. So I got a couple hours. All I gotta do is just record. I already sketched everything. I just gotta record. It's gonna be a bass video this week. So I have the bass actually over here. If I can get there it is. Bass is all ready to go. I just need to, I'm working on loading up the backing tracks actually, and then I'll be good to go. So I just got some editing to do, record it, and then hopefully it'll be done within the hour. I should be able to post within the hour, but if not, we'll see. It has happened. We've hit a snafu. I knew this was gonna happen. So what ended up happening was I have the backing track, because again, I'm doing a bass thing and I want to have a backing track with me, even though copyright, who knows, but it's a short amount. So anyway, I used to be able to just, in my old editor, be able to export as an MP3, be done with the video. But I use DaVinci Resolve now, and unfortunately, it looks like DaVinci Resolve doesn't, or at least the current version that I have, you can't export as MP3. Or just, you can't extract the audios from what I'm getting. So I tried downloading, Handbrake to, thinking I could do that. That didn't work, because I guess it is a converter, not an extractor. I don't know. I'm not super tech savvy, if you couldn't tell, but I'm reading everything. I should have known that Audacity is the key. So I'm gonna really try to see if I can get it, because I've used Audacity way in the past. Before I got Reaper, I think was the first one I used as a DAW, and then I moved into using Bitwig, which is what I currently use. But I remember Audacity, and I didn't know I could use it for converting. But that would be great if I could do that. So I'm going to not waste time and keep recording through this whole thing. I'm just going to see what happens, and I'll record again. Hopefully this works. I'm hoping. I've officially got Audacity. This looks way different. I can't say way different, but this looks pretty dang different than I remember it. So clearly it's been quite a bit since I've used it. The version I remember using looked a lot more Windows XP or Windows 7. This is definitely updated for like Windows 10 UI and stuff. So let's see what happens here. So let's go to videos, and I'm not gonna guide you through the entire thing, but let's see what happens. Oh man. Without the optimal FFmpeg library, Audacity cannot open this. Okay, so I gotta figure out now if I can put MP4s in here. If people that know what they're doing are probably watching this banging their head into the wall. Oops, shoot, banging stuff everywhere. Oh, gotta watch my words. Let's see what happens. Let's see if I can figure this out here. Baba bingo, I figured it out. FFmpeg, is that what it is? FFmpeg. I need to install it. I'm going to install the 64-bit for Windows. That should do it. I was able to find the link for it. So if you're ever trying to get Audacity, I doubt anybody's ever going to watch this with the intention of getting an Audacity tutorial, but hey, if you need to import MP4s into Audacity, get the FFmpeg extension. Is that an extension or just a drive? I don't know what it is. So now that I got that, let's see what happens now. I'm going to relaunch Audacity. And let's do it. So, yes! Yes! We got it! Yes! Okay, let me get my headphones on and play it. You might be able to hear it a little bit. Perfect. Perfect. Exactly what I need. So, there we go. Thank gosh. I'm really glad I got that figured out, and I'm set for the future too. So, now I'm going to actually get the video done. It's only been 20 minutes actually. Like about 25 minutes. So, not too much time wasted, but I definitely wish I knew this sooner. But, you know, live and learn, baby. Got the video done. I filmed the video. I didn't complete it because I still have to edit it and do all that stuff. But I want to show you something real quick. You can see on my DAW here, those tiny little splices. I think it's this one right here. Yeah, that's called surgery, baby. I messed one note up in that entire take, and I did like 5 takes, and there was none of them were to my satisfaction. That was the closest I got, and if this was like a full song or like a musical production and I was like fully in on it, then I would be doing everything I could to make sure I get a good take, do all that stuff. But I don't want to do a whole lot of effort. This is an Instagram reel for my account, so I don't want to put too much emphasis on. I don't want to drive myself too crazy. So I just did some surgery, and I think I'm happy with what I got here. So I'm just gonna edit them all together. Hopefully, I got the footage on the phone. I need to put it on my computer so I can edit the whole thing together and then put it back onto my phone after that, and then upload hopefully. But that's the goal. It's 5:50 now. It's almost 6. A little later than I maybe would have liked, but it's Friday evening, so hopefully a lot of people are on TikTok, and then it, you know, not that I'm expecting it to get like a ton of views or anything, but you just want to try to time it at a good point, obviously. So wish me luck. Hopefully this doesn't take too long. I am a happy guy. I finally got it all done. I edited both videos, got them on my phone. It's 6:52 now. Clearly it was not an easy ride. I had a lot of issues getting the videos to work properly, but I got them all done, got the captions ready to go. I'm going to upload them basically now, but I'm going to say around 7 technically, right after I finish recording this. I'm excited. So I'm just always excited, not because like, oh, I'm going to have, a bunch of views. It's just always nice to get work out there, and if I'm happy with it, which I don't usually put stuff out unless I'm happy with it. So I'm happy with these, and I always just like releasing things. It's why I do it. It is 8:40 p.m. and I'm done. I did not expect it to be that long. This goes to show that I'm still learning what I'm doing. Because I had to redo a bunch of stuff, had to edit the things on the phone, and I messed up a couple times, and so, yeah, I'm definitely glad I did it when I did, but it took quite a bit longer than I thought. I got it done. That's the main thing. And I mean, technically all I have left to do is edit these together, compile these clips together for tomorrow, but that's the easy part. I'm showering now. Said I was gonna go look at my planner and stuff and nope. I will do that after I shower and get all this grossness off of me. I just feel gross. I just feel like I want to get everything off. My window's open, so I'm sorry if there's any like background sounds or anything like that. But my videos are all uploaded for social media. So I gotta fill out my planners. I have planners and notebooks and stuff that I keep track of everything because with the amount, let's see, I have like 3 things I'm trying to keep track of. You notice my hair? By the way, I'm gonna get into this. But I have a lot of stuff to keep track of, so it's a good idea for me to write the stuff in the notebook and down. And I find that writing it physically with pens is the way to go for me. And I'm going to show you real quick just how seriously I take this pen business, because I'm pretty invested. Pay no attention to that. My desk is kind of dirty as hell. But yeah, I got this wheel of death. I don't know why I said death. Tons of pens, tons of different kinds. These are, I believe, Pilot. All different kinds. And then I've got way more. Sharpies. I don't even remember what these are called. These are another kind of paper mate. kinds. These are the G2 Pilot G2. Love them. Yeah, ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you watched this far, this is the end of the video. So, I'm gonna record again tomorrow because tomorrow is Saturday. It's gonna be pretty chill. I just have work to do, and I'll probably just continue to work on content, material, music, whatever I can. That's it for January 9th, I think. Friday, January 9th. Cool. Alright, peace, and I will start again tomorrow.